welcome to We R Carpers. You join me, Justin and Kyle, on a short day session at a lake on the outskirts of Lincoln.
It's a new lake for us, it's a new challenge, and we're hoping we can catch a fish to show you all.
We've been here around 2 hours, just got the rods out, set up, no fish showing really, got a nice wind pushing into the corner that we're fishing. Hopefully the fish following the wind. But quite a weedy lake. Find a few clear patches, so fishing cell boilies onto there. Got one on pop up as well. See what that produces. But yeah.
As of yet, there's been no fish, unfortunately. But like I say, we hope with it being a new lake, it'd be nice to catch first time.
So we'll keep you updated.
The bait I'm using on this session is 16mm cell boilies on my left hand rod, and on the right hand rod I've got some mainline banoffee. I've got a mainline banoffee pop up. Had a couple of knocks on that, but if that doesn't produce anything, I'm going to move on to some frutella pop ups from mainline. Bright bait, which would hopefully attract the fish. Nothing really on the boilies, just fishing that one on the hair and a handful round. Hopefully it'll catch us a fish.
Just to run you through the baits I'm using. On my left hand rod I've got Mainline's High Visual pop-ups, milky toffee flavour, 16mm I'd say, in white, and then they don't seem to be working. I've got some homemade barrel pop-ups, 10mm, fluorescent colours, strawberry cream flavour, and on my right hand rod I've got the trusty cell, about half a kilo there, 16mm. Fishing that with a stick mix. I'll go through my stick mix with you. Using the cord crusher, handful of cell, put it in there, crush it up till it's like a grain. Then about a handful of Mainline's Response pellets, cell flavour again. Mix them all up, and then putting in some goo, raspberry plume. This is the bait smoke one. Not too much, just to coat it really, give it a little drizzle. Mix it all together. And then I'll just put another handful in. Just to give it a bit more consistency. Mix up again. So looks like that, and I'll put it in a PVA bag using the ESP funnel system. Just put pellet, put the grains in, push it all down. Need an overhand knot, tie the bag off, using the second overhand knot so your system's ready to go again. Use scissors, cut it, and that's my PVA bag. And I'll use that on just hook it through, or you can thread it down the line, make it a bit longer, like that, make that a bit longer, thread that down the line so it sits nicely over your hook length. Just to run you through the rig that I'm using today, it's about 16 inches of ESP two-tone, and I'll take about 2.5 inches off to form my hair, and tie the hair off there. Like that. Put that tight. Cut off the excess bit of the hair. And I'll get say a pop up, and I'll put that on the hair so I know roughly how long I want the hair to be. Put the bait stuff on. And then I'll tie a quarter rig ring on. Tie a quarter rig ring on about there on the shank, on the hair. So you're fishing it blowback style. And I'll put my ESP Raptor curve shank on, hooking it through the rig ring first, bringing it up the side, and I have the ring, you can see, just level with the point of the hook, and using a knotless knot, tie it through. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times round, back through the front of the eye. There we go. And then to so it's effectively like that. And to finish off, a bit of the Corda Safe Zone shrink tube, about 3mm off, just to cover the edge. It's probably a bit too long actually. Just trim it down a bit. Just to extend that curve on the shank and the hook, so it sits better in the fish's mouth. You got a little bit there, and I'll obviously shrink it down using the kettle, and I have it around about that long. Tie it off like that, and pull it tight with the puller tool like that, and then cut off your excess bit there using your scissors. So the rig's sitting like that. Obviously when you get the shrink tubing done, it'll sit, you got see the extended curve, and then I'll put a bit of the Gardner putty on, just to, not the biggest blob, just enough to sort of keep the rig pinned down. Just mould it in your fingers first, and then wrap it around the middle. Just to pin everything down. So there's my finished rig that I'm using today.
Just a quick update. Sadly there's no fish to report now. There's been fish seen on the area jumping around. We've had a few knocks but no actual bites. Justin's just flicking out a chod now just to see if he can catch a fish. We're trying everything we can. We've tried different tactics, solid bags, PVA mesh bags, all sorts, but sadly no bites, no fish, and we'll keep you updated as the day goes on. Some pretty bad news. Justin was got outside the brolly, and suddenly the alarm screamed off, rod tip bending right round. He had the fish on, but sadly it's come off. Well, that's fishing, I suppose. He's going to put it back in the same place. Going to get it out as soon as he can, and hopefully it could go off again. And anything else, we'll let you know.
How about this for start of the session? £11, 14 ounce common. First fish in the session. Very much welcome, even though it's small. How about this for second fish of the session? Caught on a chod rig at about 60 yards out. £18, 12 ounce. Absolutely blown away with this fish. Beautiful.
Just a quick summary of today's session. Justin's caught two stunning fish, one being £11, 14 ounces and the other £18, 12. Unfortunately, I've still not caught a fish yet, but still working just as hard, trying just as hard, trying lots of different things to try and catch a fish for you all. Hopefully it'll pay off in the next 45 minutes or so. Well, I hope so.
Well, like I said, two fish today. It's been a combined team effort to get them fishing. Obviously stunning fish. See if we can bag one in the last 50 minutes that we've got here. Honestly didn't expect anything today. New lake, didn't know what baits worked, didn't know anything about the lake, but did a bit of research on an app I've downloaded called iFish Locator. Quality app. You can pinpoint from where you are to the other side of the lake, and it tells you in yards. You upload your catches to it, you can upload your lake. I'd recommend it for all you anglers out there, maybe even bailiffs, to advertise your lake.